The News-Gazette's 48th All-State Girls Basketball Team. Meet the top 180 players from across the state during the 2024-25 season, headlined by Player of the Year Destiny Jackson from Whitney Young. Davarizia will be part of new era at DePaul and joins Blue Demons after averaging 21.8 points, 7.1 rebounds, 3.2 steals and 2.4 assists for 24-win team. Nora Ezeik, Lyons Township. Headed to ACC, yes, Stanford is still in the ACC. Ezeik wrapped up her high school career putting up 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 2.3 assists for Lyons. All-state pick in volleyball and headed to Bradley to play that sport. Furlong averaged 23.2 points, 6.5 rebounds, 5 steals and 3 assists on basketball court. The Vanderbilt-bound Galvin helped the Ramblers finish fourth in Class 4A and delivered 19.8 points, 3.3 steals, 3.1 assists and 2.9 rebounds per game. The 35-win Class 4A state champions leaned on Hennigan, who will play next at Howard, as she averaged 17.2 points, 3.5 assists, 3.3 rebounds and 2.8 steals. Illinois-bound NG All-State Player of the Year doubled as Illinois Ms. Basketball winner after averaging 21.1 points, 8 assists, 4 assists and 3 steals. Now best available senior in state after decommitting from Missouri, Kirstine averaged 18.4 points, 4.9 rebounds, 3.4 assists and 3.4 steals for Class 3A champs. Nearly a dozen mid-major D1 programs have offered Link, who averaged 16.7 points, 10.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 2.9 steals and 2.5 blocks for the Knights. Headed to SIUE following standout prep career that Miller capped off with averages of 20.2 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals and 2.6 assists for 30-4 team. Mporokoso has multiple high major D1 offers, which should only grow after she put up 23 points, 6 rebounds, 3.5 assists and 3 steals per game. Rager was a two-way threat for the Class 1A state champions and averaged 18.7 points, 5.8 rebounds and 2.5 steals before heading off to Wright State. Before heading off to Army, Reardon led the Wolfpack to a Class 3A runner-up finish by averaging 21.3 points, 9.2 rebounds, 2.6 assists and 2.4 steals. Numerous Power 5 offers are already in for Sakalas, who led Roadrunners with 18 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 assists and 2 steals per game. Fremd had 30 wins and a Class 4A state runner-up finish thanks to the Utah-bound Todd, who averaged 19.2 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 steals. Walton, who has multiple D1 offers, was again the ultimate stat sheet stuffer for the Lynx, averaging 20 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists and 3 steals. Illinois state-bound forward dominant presence in paint for Golden Warriors and averaged 16 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 1.7 blocks while shooting 57%. Cahoon topped 2,000 points for her career after averaging 25 points per game as a senior to go with 6 steals and 3 assists per game. A double-double machine, Callahan put up 20.5 points and 12.1 rebounds per game for Morris while garnering interest from multiple D1 programs. Future Kent State guard stuffed the stat sheet for 35-win Huntley, averaging 16.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, 3.4 assists and 3 steals. Corley is off to Samford to play soccer, but before giving up basketball put up 20.7 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 4.3 steals per game. The Bulldogs. D2 Ashland University, Ohio, is getting a do-everything guard in Davidson, who averaged 21.6 points, 6.1 rebounds, 4.4 assists and 3.1 steals per game. Davis shined as a scorer for the Fighting Irish, averaging 20.4 points as a 45/43/90 shooter to go with 3.7 rebounds, 3.3 steals and 2.1 assists per game. Versatility is Hoffman's greatest strength, with the future Green Bay wing putting up 12.6 points, 5.9 rebounds, 4.8 assists and 2.7 steals per game. No one slowed down the Wildcats' star sophomore this season, with Hunter averaging 33.4 points, 7.1 steals, and 5.3 rebounds. Aquin's closure sent London across town to Freeport, where she turned in a stellar sophomore year with averages of 24.8 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 6.1 steals. A slew of mid-major D1 programs are interested in O'Brien, who helped the Lions win 31 games, averaging 16.6 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 3.9 assists. The Golden Aces finished third in Class 2A behind Randall, who averaged 16.7 points, 11.1 rebounds, and 2.8 blocks while shooting 60%. Akron-bound forward helped the Fighting Saints win 26 games behind averages of 13.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 1.8 steals. Next up is the Green Bay soccer program for the West Chicago Star, who averaged 21.1 points, 6.1 rebounds, 3.1 steals, and 2.8 assists. The UIC-bound Walker George was part of a state title-winning Kenwood lineup and put up 11.8 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 2.4 steals per game.